that cloud back down, down, down to the surface. It won't be anything sudden, just like a leaf drifting gently out of a tree back down to the surface. And as you come back down to the surface, I want you to tell me the very first thing that you see down there below you, or the very first impression that you have as you come back down to the surface. What do you see down there below you?
I'm in the space.
Ah, you're in space. Would that be outer space then?
Yes,
And are you floating amongst the stars?
yes.
And what does
I'm,
the
just weightless.
very nice, very nice. And what does it look like out in front of you?
I see a galaxy. It's beautiful.
Excellent.
A whole glowing galaxy.
And is it what it's shaped like? The galaxy, as you look at it, is it a spiral or
It's almost spherical. It's round
amazing?
and it's glowing.
Very good. Now I want you to look at yourself. Look at your either your hands or your feet or your form. What type of form do you have? Or do you have a form?
I'm, I'm glowing also.
Oh, very nice. So you say you're glowing, and what part of you is glowing that you can see?
It's almost like a radiation around me, glowing outward.
So if you held your hands up, are they your physical hands or are you in a light body?
Now I can see my hands. I only have 3 fingers.
You only have three fingers.
Yes, and a thumb.
Three fingers and one opposing thumb?
Yes.
Very interesting. And how would you describe your fingers? If you look at them closely, what the texture or any nails or how does that look?
They are very thin and long. Uh, Very thin. And I can see no joints.
Oh, no joints, just smooth, huh?
Yes.
Interesting. And if you were to hold your arms out connected to your hands, how long would you say they were?
Wow. They are long. I guess in meters is about 3 or 4 meters long.
Wow. Now hold your leg up and look at your legs. What do they look like? Or what's under you?
They are also very long and radiation of some lights. It's
Are,
radiate, yes.
are you wearing anything over any of your form at all?
No,
And
it's
so if you
just glowing.
ah, very nice. So you say you have legs. Are there feet on the end of your legs?
Some kind of heat, yes.
And describe what they look like, please.
They are also very long, and I have no particular toes. It's almost like a what you have when you diving, like
flippers, huh?
almost, yes.
But are they flat then, or like
Rather thin, not flat, but rather thin and
understand?
long. And I have skin, thin skin instead of toes.
Ah, understood. And what about your genitalia? Is there anything in that area if you were to take your hand and put between your legs?
No,
Alrighty then. And then if you were to go ahead and touch your face and just give me an idea of what your head is shaped like and your head and just describe anything that you could tell me.
my skin feels very smooth,
Hmm.
and my head is very. I have a very high forehead.
Ah, very high forehead, okay.
Yes, and my head is little egg shaped,
Sort of
and and like you put an egg on the side, and the back end is little sharper in my neck. It's
and
it's
what
like a
about
big egg.
like a big egg? And what about in your orbital regions around your eyes?
I have no facial hair, no hair on my head,
Ah, no
very
face.
smooth skin, and I have big eyes, rather big eyes.
And you're literally just floating in space, or are you looking out of a window or a portal into space?
Uh, it's almost like I'm looking from. It's like a porthole, but it's very fuzzy, and it's almost like I'm looking into another dimension.
So do you feel like you're in your so, I have a thought that's coming through my mind. Um, so you say you look like you're looking into another dimension. Um, if you go ahead and make a 360-degree turn and just all the way around and tell me, I know what's in front of you, that galaxy, but what's behind you, and just give me an idea of the space that you're in. And take a long, slow, deep breath. Inhale through your nose, and as your vision becomes much clearer, there you
I'm in a big hall where the wall is not so solid, but there is some kind of energy field. It's rather big. It's like being in a big cave or something.
are. Okay, so you said it. You called it a big hole, and almost like
Yeah,
the mouth of a portal or something to that effect? Or are you just
yeah.
floating
The
right
wall,
there?
the wall is made of energy
Understood. Okay.
and light, and it's really big.
And are you just floating there directly in the center?
Now it's almost like I stand on the bottom of this sphere, of this big hall. but I can't feel that I'm standing on something solid.
So are you levitating then, or floating like you thought?
I guess so, yes, it's feeling like that. I'm weightless, but I'm still stable.
Understood. And so I want you to go where there are others just like you. I want you to go where there are others just like you. And we're going to get there quickly in the count of 5, 4, 3, halfway there, 2, almost there, and 1, you're there. Where are you now?
I'm looking into a hallway, or like a tunnel, and
Very. And how
I'm waiting for someone.
how did you get from where you were to where you are now? What did you experience as I counted?
I just were there.
Very good. And so you're in a hallway waiting for someone.
Yes, we are going to have a meeting.
Very good. And can you see the other approaching?
Yes, there are
How,
eight,
how
8 of them coming
eight of
towards me.
8 of them?
Yes.
8 people or 8 entities. Are they walking or floating? How are they moving?
No, they're not walking. They're just coming closer. Just close.
And what are
Just
what,
for, yeah.
and just
It's
happen
all. It's like they don't move their legs. They're just coming closer.
so they're just moving towards you, and have them just stop there, just freeze the scene, and just describe the different 8. Do they all look exactly the same, or are they wearing different?
There are one looking like me, and 7 are all different.
So when you say one that looks like you, one as in with the long fingers and the big eyes.
Yes, yes,
Understood.
and the energy flow around.
So your energy's flowing, and is he the one who's leading the other ones coming towards you, or is he the one you're waiting for with the other, and the others are coming with him? What do you feel?
We have this schedule for some time, this meeting.
Very good. Well, let's let everything keep moving, and let's just follow it and tell me what's happening as they approach you. What happens once they get up to you?
They are all smiling and happy
Very good.
and glad that we are back together again.
When was the last time you've had interactions with this group?
In linear time,
In linear time, before you.
over 200 years ago.
Very good. And have you been on the earth for the past 200 years?
I've been in many different places.
Very good. And what is this? Is this a council that's gathering then?
Yes, it is.
And they're obviously a council of friends that happen. And what is the purpose of this gathering of this council, this group of entities?
We are going to take up a different matters that need to be attended to.
Are the different matters that need to be addressed? Do they have to do with the planet Earth, where you're focused at now?
Yes, it is also at the agenda.
Earth is on the agenda as well.
Yes.
And what brings, after 200 years, what was the reason that that this group had to come together again, or that this meeting was called?
It's just the right time. It's the time to bring forth the energy that is needed for ascending to a higher frequency.
So you said it's just the right time to bring forth this energy. The word you used was ascending. Is that correct?
Yes, helping with ascending.
And in terms of ascending, are we still speaking about the Earth agenda, the agenda on Earth?
Yes, that's the case that
Very.
we are addressing now.
And so, what is their surmise? What are you able to bring to the table since you're focused here on Earth at this time? What information do you have to share or contribute?
I have studied the matter of troubles that are making the transition harder. It's some bad energies that need to be addressed on Gaia. And I have studied this matter for a long, long time.
Now, the rest of the council that are there with you, are they also? Do they have physical embodiments on the planet as well? In that group, that council?
They can if they want to.
Well, you have Lars as yourself. I mean, that's who you are on this in this linear time frame. But what about any of them? Are they physically manifest on the planet as well, or they're strictly working from their particular dimensions, or in that particular space on what's going on the planet? Are there any of the other ones that are there? Those eight, any of them on the planet?
Some of them are on the planet Gaia.
All right, very good. So in different areas of the world, then
Yes, all over.
all over. And when you say that there's another one that looked exactly like you, is he one of the ones on the planet Earth at this time right now as well? Or I'm not sure if he or she, but the one that looked like you.
No, not for the moment.
Very
He is taking care of other matters in other places.
understood. And what does some of the rest of them look like when you look at them? What do they look like? What color is their skin? How tall? How short?
There are two of them, what you on Earth will call the gray aliens.
Two grays, oh my.
Yes,
Tall or short?
tall, not the short ones.
Okay.
They are just helpers, the short gray.
Just out of curiosity, do they have a name that, or would they be considered the Zetas?
I can't hear any names.
Understood. No worries. That's not important. So that's two of them. And what of the others? Just curious.
There are five of them are from another place in universe. That is, they are more like you call energy beings, and they can They have the ability to travel through time, space, whatever they want, whenever they want. And they are a part of the Andromeda Council, and they are now here on Earth to help with the light being work.
So you have 5 from the Andromedan Council, which are light beings.
Yes.
And these are energetic entities. They don't have physical bodies, but they would have lowered their frequency in order to have communication with the rest of you.
Yes, they lower the frequency and they can become solid entities.
The light forms that you see now.
Yes.
And any colors as you look at them? Are there multiple colors? Are they iridescent? Just curious.
It's hard to describe, but some is more like glowing orbs, but you can see an outline of a face, and they are so powerful.
Oh my. So I noticed you smiled when they arrived or when you guys got close. There's also a kinship and friendship amongst everyone.
Yes, they are surrounded of love, sending love in every direction, and you just feel so nice inside when you're near them.
Excellent, excellent. So what are some of the initiatives that they have in store for the ascension of Gaia?
We are here to address the problems with some bad energy that still linger at Gaia. There are violence, there are action, there is hindering the ascension of many. So we need to address that problem in this group and find the best way to help. It happen a lot of things around Gaia, natural catastrophe, war, and action that is not so good for the energy flow. And we are going to give support for those who are here to help.
And there's a lot of there are a lot of Andromedans who have physically manifested on the planet Earth for this shift or to help with for the process in the process.
There are very many here to help, and more is coming all the time.
Ah, very good. And they're being born into the new offspring on the planet. Is this correct?
Yes,
Do they have the ability to when they're born into physical human bodies to change the uh, what's the word? All the injections that the children get, the babies get, the vaccinations. Are they able to dispel some of the effects with their high vibration as they come in?
yes, they are not affected of this, and some of them is not going to get any vaccinations and that things.
Ah, very good. The Andromedans, that was 5 and 6, 7. You said there were 8 altogether. You say that they have, you can see like orbs. So are they large orbs or small orbs, and you see a face within them or a form within them? Um, how many? You say 5 are like that?
5 of them are like that, and they can come in and out of shape whenever they want to.
And what about the rest of the others? Um,
2 are grays, and they are solid entities.
okay, and then you and the other one would make the 8. Understood.
Yes.
So where does the meeting take place?
They are outside the galaxy.
Just outside of our galaxy?
Yes.
And is it taking place on a moon or in an energetic space of a planet or something? Or just curious.
It's a craft. We are in a craft made of just energy.
Ah, a craft made of energy. Understood. So are all 8 of you collectively uh, creating the craft?
No, it's a craft you can use when you need it.
Ah, very good. And how old are you in that form?
They're talking linear again.
Yeah, just linear, just for Earth terms, just curious.
About 800-900 years.
Ah, very good. Very good. And is there any others that are on this council besides the 8 that are there or 9 there?
No, this is the council.
So that there's 9 of you then.
Totally, yes.
So is this the council of 9 that we've heard tell of before in other channelings and other esoteric speakings?
There's many council.
Understood. And many councils of 9. Is there a particular that 9, the number 9? Does it have a special meaning, or does it hold a particular type of energy to have 9 entities focused together?
Yes.
Oh, very good. Are they familiar with Hank?
Yes, there are.
Do I know any of those entities there? Have I had any interactions with any of them?
Yes, you have in another council where when some of these entity is in that council sometimes.
Oh, very good. Very, very good. Those vivid dreams that you've been having, the very vivid dreams, what are the nature of those dreams, and do they affect this council in any way, or is that the way that they're connecting with you?
It's the way they connected to me to help me to help others.
So why are you having those vivid dreams now?
I have it because it's time for them to come forth and be shared with others.
So it is time for you to share them. What is the nature of the dreams, basically?
The nature is to be clear in the message so it can be understood by many.
Ah, very good. And so in your dreams, are you getting things hardcore fact, or are you getting them in parables?
It's a mixture that I trust the council to help me to put together in a way that is understandable.
Very good. And have they all agreed to do so?
Yes,
And even right now, if they could, I don't know how much of the information you could relay, but if they could really help in this moment of now, clarify those dreams so you understand. So when you do go back and interpret them or you share them, that, the proper intent or intention is put forth, or the clarity of its meaning.
the message I have brought forth is something that the whole council is agreed to be a good message to share. And I got some help putting it together when I do a video or writing it down.
Is there anything that they could share right now that you could share that you've had while you have everyone's attention, and then later on we can make sure we can direct them to where we can look at your readings and find all the information that's coming through you. uh, it would be wonderful to hear a fresh perspective in the now.
We need to be aware of that all teachers who are now here on Gaia is not in the right energy, in the right state. They are not all here in a good purpose, and they are some deceivers. I think
Pyro or
it's almost spherical, it's round,
amazing.
and it's glowing.
Very good. Now I want you to look at yourself. Look at either your hands or your feet or your form. What type of form do you have? Or do you have a form?
I'm, I'm glowing also.
Oh, very nice. So you say you're glowing, and what part of you is glowing that you can see?
It's almost like a radiation around me, glowing outward.
So if you held your hands up, are they your physical hands, or are you in a light body?
Now I can see my hands. I only have 3 fingers.
You only have 3 fingers.
Yes, and a thumb.
3 fingers and one opposing thumb?
Yes,
Very interesting. And how would you describe your fingers? If you look at them closely, what the texture or any nails, or how does that look?
They are very thin and long. Very thin. And I can see no joints.
Oh, no joints, just smooth, huh?
Yes.
Interesting. And if you were to hold your arms out connected to your hands, how long would you say they were?
Wow. They are long.
If that cloud back down, down, down to the surface, it won't be anything sudden, just like a leaf drifting gently out of a tree back down to the surface. And as you come back down to the surface, I want you to tell me the very first thing that you see down there below you, or the very first impression that you have as you come back down to the surface. What do you see down there below you?
I'm in the space.
Ah, you're in space. Would that be outer space then?
Yes.
And are you floating amongst the stars?
Yes.
And what does the
I'm just weightless.
Very nice, very nice. And what does it look like out in front of you?
I see a galaxy. It's beautiful.
Excellent.
A whole glowing galaxy.
And is it what it's shaped like? The galaxy, as you look at it, is it a spiral?